Hey YouTube, Space Badger here. So today I'm going to come here and talk to you about my first One Piece content. There's going to be a lot more One Piece content on this channel. It just happens to be the first thing because it's on a bye week. Because we got a break. So I'm going to talk about the latest One Piece episode because it revealed Snake Man. Woo! Snake Man! Good for Snake Man! That was pretty cool. I mean, I have to say, I was pretty, muted on Snake Man when I read it, first saw the reveal in the manga chapter. It was cool, I guess. It was very Super Saiyan-y, and when you add that with the standard Gear 2 steamy red kind of schematic that Oda always sort of alludes to when Luffy goes Gear 2, it's very much a kind of Kaioken homage, as it were. It's very much like Super Saiyan Goku at that point, because it's like up here, Kaioken homage. It's like Goku when he was fighting against Frieza before he becomes Super Saiyan, just using Kaioken all the time. That's what made me think of. That's what it reminded me of. It was very good. It was very cool. It was very different, and I like the idea that it was sort of emphasized speed and mobility and those kind of skill sets rather than Tank Man or Bound Man, who we'd seen before, who were really more kind of power or defensive builds for the Gear 4 build. I like the kind of rapid speed element. But to be honest, the main thing about Snake Man, which I never really bought when I was reading it, was is this form really strong enough to be Karakuri? I mean, especially his light final attack when he does the Python Black Mamba sort of final smash. It's just a super strong, quick punch. Really? That's what beat him? The 1,337,000,000 bounty antagonist to this arc, because Big Mom didn't really count in that sort of conventional way, is going to get beaten by just a really fast Calverin, basically. Alright, sure, whatever. Well, it's One Piece. It was cool. But when I saw it in the anime did such a better job of that, really giving the power and the speed behind the punch, which you can never get from written text. And I'll agree every time that, it is so hot on here that in Australia, it's 35 degrees and insanely humid. It's so sticky out. If people who live in tropical climates will understand this. But yeah, so hence the sweat. I apologize. Next time I'll wear makeup. I mean, I won't, but I'll pretend like I wear makeup or really just towel my face before I start recording, because it's a bit grim, but if you can get past that, we're still talking about Snake Man and what the anime did, especially with that final punch, kind of giving that really over-the-top sort of flaming golden snake head as it rounded. It actually reminded me of Red Hawk. A part of me thought, that would make sense. It's kind of like a red snake, right? because the whole purpose of Red Hawk when he does it normally is that the friction from the speed of how far back he's kind of jetting his arm is creating the friction that ignites it as he does a Red Hawk. And that's kind of what this was doing. The friction and the speed of it kind of bouncing at right angles around the room as it sped up was generating this kind of golden-esque snake aura or flaming snake aura, which is added to the impact of the punch. And I thought that was awesome. I bought watching this episode, Luffy's defeat of Katakuri, which, as I said before, was always kind of muted for me when I was reading the manga chapters week to week. I mean, that was a long fight anyway, so everything was going to feel a bit anticlimactic after that fight had been going on for as long as it had been. But, yeah, props to the anime. One Piece anime ain't great. I'll be really honest. I know a lot of people just watch the anime, and that's cool. No complaints about that whatsoever. By all means, anime is generally the more mainstream medium by which people get into shonen or any form of sort of manga written as story or adapted story. But the One Piece anime is bad. There's so much filler and there's so much recapping, and the animation budget week to week is so variable and often quite low and therefore poor. Toei's / Funimation, I'm going to get strict banned straight away, but they're not great. I don't like them, they're not great. And when you have people like Madhouse, who are really great, doing top tier level animations in shows like the one first season of One Punch Man or Attack on Titan, respectively, like, it just makes you really upset, and personally me really mad that, like, the story I love most, the thing now that I would point to and say that is the greatest piece of fiction ever written, and I don't give a shit what you think, I actually truly believe that, and I'll make a whole video about that at some point. It really upsets me that the main thing that most people will ever experience in relation to One Piece will be the anime, because people generally do experience the anime and don't read the original manga comics. And that is, it's not its best format. In fact, it's arguably its weakest format, because I'd say the manga, the movies, and then the anime. So, like, yeah. But so, putting all that to one side for a minute, yay the anime, because it did this fight really, it did it really well, and it gave a lot of justice that was missing from the manga, credence to how Luffy beat Katakuri. And I really appreciate them doing that. I like the creativity of it. I like the fact that they went out on a limb here and kind of did something different. And actually went, yeah, you know what, let's do something cooler. I don't know if Oda approved. I mean, he often does with these sort of things, but I don't know if Oda would have, like, sort of co-wrote it or sort of amended it, or even sort of said, hey, you know what, I always kind of regretted that this punch didn't have more impact. Maybe we should think about doing something differently in the anime. But however we got to it, well done. Like, well done, Toei. Like, it was cool. It was impactful. It was really good looking for the One Piece anime. Like, it looked the part, and yeah, it made me really hyped. So what I'll tend to do now is watch kind of spliced recuts of the Luffy Katakuri fight, and that's how I get a lot of my anime content. Sometimes I watch odd episodes, and especially episodes like this, which I know are coming up, that I know are going to be really cool. I'll, like, watch them as close to live as I can, but most of the time I'm like, yeah, cool, they animated it this way, I'll watch that scene on YouTube, yeah, cool, oh yeah, most of it's still stock, like, people and stock, like, single frame, unmotioned shot of people talking, and that's kind of what the One Piece anime is. So, anyway, 5 out of 5, amazing, both scene and general episode. Like, the episode was really well paced for what it was. So excited to be talking about One Piece. Like, this is a big thing for me. This is the reason. Sorry about that. That's my dog. Willow, no. Sorry about that. Willow, no. I might edit this out. I might not. It's also kind of funny. It's definitely not funny. But, like, yeah, you know what? Well done. One Piece anime. You did really good. You did a really good job. 5 out of 5. Really stoked. If you liked anything I had to say, like, comment, subscribe. I'm really excited to talk about One Piece. I'm going to be talking about One Piece a lot on this channel. It is my staple. It is my love. It is the thing I crave week to week. And again, I'm so sorry about how sweaty I am, because I leaned in and I immediately regretted it. And yeah, I hope you're as excited to hear my thoughts on One Piece, both the manga week to week, the movies as they come out, the game, World Seeker in a couple of months, all of it. I'll be talking about it all on this channel. So if you liked anything I have to say, if you're interested and want to see more, like, comment, subscribe, hate me, love me, do whatever. I don't mind. Just need the views. Give me the views. I really need them. Please. And if you genuinely like, comment, subscribe, do those things, that'd be sweet. I love you all. Farewell. Adieu. Peace.